What about it, YouTube? Meet Patch. Patch is the best dog ever. Patch is half pit bull and half lab. His daddy was a lab, mama was a pit bull. And he was born right around Halloween in 2013, so he's 11, almost 11 and a half. And we spent a lot of good time together. He started riding with me to work in 2015 and stopped a couple of years ago. So for, 7 or more years of his life, he went to work with me every day. And like I say, we spent tons of time together. Well, Patch has got cancer, so we're dealing with that right now. And just trying to make it all about him. And luckily, we've been able to spend lots of great days together, big days, having fun, taking him places that he likes, and seeing the people that are friends. And so far it's been awesome, but you reflect a lot, when you're losing someone. And I wanted to kind of let you in on what I've been reflecting about. So Patch has, taught me more than probably any single human being in my life. No shade on anyone, but I didn't have a mentor or the type of father figure that would sit me down, go fishing, talk about life, talk about my interests, and see where my mind's going, and kind of, help shape my thoughts in that intimate way. So that's just what it was. I mean, I had a great father. I love him to death. I love him in his death. He passed in October, but anyway, love Dad. I'm not throwing shade on him. I just didn't have that type of a dad. And so I have to give a lot of credit to Patch, because he's helped to teach me things like patience, and he's helped to teach me how not to just react emotionally and have, be quick to have an outburst or a quick reaction. He's taught me even more just thinking about how he, and I would suspect most animals, for some reason, not many people, but he's got more of a godlike love than like I say, anyone I've run into. He unconditionally forgiving and just wants to be loved and love you. And if he gets hollered at or whatever because I am impatient or whatever, it's, our bond isn't disrupted. There's things I regret. There's times I did react when I wish I didn't. Like I say, along that way, I was able to learn, and I feel like he taught me how to be more chilled out. And going along with that idea that this dog, to me, carries more godlike qualities than anyone or anything else I've met, any living creature. I'm going to miss that when it's gone. I've had a godlike love right here with me for 11 something years. And I think that's why you end up with service animals. I think that's just that's why Mark Twain said that the more I get to know people, the more I like dogs. So I think everybody can learn from that something. Lastly, as I was thinking that I'm going to be losing him, right, and I love him, and he's just, he's a innocent creature, I think, as sort of his father or whatever you want to call it, his owner, but I think what it must have been like for God, who gives his only begotten Son to come down and be completely just and innocent, and to be nothing but kind and loving, and spread that message of love your neighbor and the rest of it, and then have to watch what happened to his son. Like, I couldn't, like, I love Patch so much. Do you know what it would do to me to watch him get drug around and crucified? Knowing how just he is, knowing how innocent he is, knowing how loving he is. Like, this may be a weird comparison, but it came to mind. It's like, just imagine that. Imagine that. And that cruelty, right? Anyway, not to change the subject, but that cruelty is what we still have today. And so I guess if there is a takeaway for the rest of everybody, it's learn what you can from what you can to love, and pray for discernment to be able to recognize your enemy. All right, God bless.